Jake here for American Muscle, and in this video we're taking a look at the BMR twin tube design front strut tower brace in red, fitting 2008 to 2023 V8 HEMI Challengers without shaker hoods. We're also going to be excluding the 6.2 liter HEMIs and TA models. If you're looking to improve your Challenger's handling without having to spend a ton of money or time, then this strut brace from BMR is going to be for you. They've really engineered a strong strut bar here that's going to provide your car with a lot more stability and a lot less flexed for improved response and handling. Strut tower braces, or strut tower bars as they're also known, are a common modification amongst enthusiasts, and for good reason. They're not that expensive, they're easy to install, and they make a noticeable difference in stability and handling. So what these do is provide another brace point for the front end in a critical area. By connecting your front strut towers, it reduces chassis flex. Instead of these things moving a little bit in and out, it's going to help keep that nice and stable. So that's going to improve handling by keeping things more connected. So when you turn the wheel or throw it into a corner, the chassis of the car isn't going to flex as much. And that's going to help keep your wheels, tires, and suspension in better alignment, thus improving handling. Now, a lot of strut tower braces are small and thin, maybe one bar or a small thin piece of metal, but that's not the case here. This one is beefy. You get a twin tube design for added strength, and the tubes are connected not just on the mounting plates down here, but also via this brace in the center, with the cool BMR logo cut out of it. And the plates are also reinforced, as you can see, on the outer edges, so this thing is going to be super strong, and it's all welded in together nicely here. So this is going to make a big difference in the overall chassis stability, because this has absolutely no flex to it whatsoever. So it's a really solid piece here, and again, it's going to make a big difference in overall chassis stability, because it's going to take out that flex that you might get from those front strut towers, because now they're going to be nice and well connected. The whole thing here is constructed via some nice thick steel. You've got 1.5-inch steel tubing going from side to side for both of these tubes, and you've got 3/16-inch steel plates on the sides. The bracing here is also made from the same steel, and it's all laser cut as well, so this is nice and strong, both up here in the center and down on the mounting points. And everything is topped off with this bright red powder coat. So not only is this going to help keep the material underneath resistant to rust and corrosion, but it's also going to give you a really nice pop of color under the hood. Now, there is one that's available in black as well, should that suit your fancy a little bit more, but the red is a nice touch here. And this is a fully bolt-on modification as well, but we're going to talk more about that momentarily. Pricing comes in at about $325, and that's going to make it the most affordable option in the category. So this is a good value, definitely undercuts the Mopar one, and especially for the dynamic improvement it can make, I'd call this a really good value for your money. Plus, it just looks really darn cool when you open the hood as well. But I'm a big fan of anything that makes a dynamic improvement, especially when it comes to handling, because let's face it, these Challengers are big cars. So if you can do something that's pretty easy and doesn't cost a whole lot of money, it's going to make it feel a little bit better in the corners and on your day-to-day driving, it's a great thing to do. Installation is going to get a 1 out of 3 and should only take you about an hour to complete. Now, like I mentioned a moment ago, this is a totally bolt-in modification. All you need to do is undo the strut tower nuts, put this on, and bolt it back into place. You've even got new nuts included in the box if you want to use those. Now, on 2021 and 2022 models, be sure to check for clearance between the evap line that runs at the back of the intake manifold. It's going to come up right about here on the brace. Make sure that you have proper clearance. You might have to make a minor adjustment there. But again, no other modifications. This is a very simple job you can complete pretty easily in your own driveway. And with that, let's head out to the shop and we'll walk you through the process.
For this install, you will need an impact, 13mm socket, a dead blow mallet. Also not shown here is the jack and jack stands. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be installing a strut tower brace on our Challenger, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to need to do is pop our strut tower covers off to access our mounting nuts. So we'll just go ahead and grab a hold of those. They simply just pop right off. So we'll go ahead and do that for both of them. So next what we're going to do is remove our 3 strut mounting nuts from each of our struts. Now, with the vehicle on the ground and the weight of the vehicle on our struts, these aren't going to move anywhere, so you don't have to worry about anything really shifting or coming out of place. So we'll grab our 13mm socket on our impact and go ahead and run these off. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. So now the last thing we're going to need to do before we put our strut tower brace on is actually remove the beauty cover of our engine. So we'll go ahead, just pop that right off like so. Now we'll go ahead and get our strut tower brace onto our mounting studs here. So now if you find you're struggling getting this to line up, you can go ahead and jack the front of the vehicle up just a bit to take some of the weight off of it. And then you want to take a soft dead blow hammer, mallet, and go ahead and just kind of give it a tap right here. And that should fall right into place for you. So now we can go ahead and reinstall our 13mm mounting nuts for our struts. And again, we'll grab our 13mm socket, tighten all these down. And we'll do the same thing for the other side. And remember, you always want to refer to your manufacturer's specific torque setting for all of your hardware. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our BMR twin tube design front strut tower brace in red finish for your 08 to 23 Challenger. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Challenger, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.